Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display, Daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Body Glove Entrepreneur Snap-on case for the Motorola Flipside. You're more than welcome to check out this product at any time on its official website, which is going to be located at www.bodyglovemobile.com. Now, the Entrepreneur Snap-on case is a really light-duty cover for the Motorola Flipside. So light-duty, in fact, that these two pieces right here is what comprises the case in total. So you will be getting no other included accessories or pieces to the case because there is none to be had. So no screen protector, no belt clip, no kickstand, microfiber cleaning cloth, or any of that stuff. Just those two pieces you see right there. On the left hand side is the retail packaging for the Entrepreneur Snap-on case. It's a very retail friendly case, so you should be able to find this literally in most stores around you, but if not, a lot of online vendors do carry the Entrepreneur Snap-on case. So I'm going to go and put that aside here, zoom in on these two pieces right here that make up the entire Entrepreneur Snap-on case, and we will be all displaying this on the official display unit of the Motorola Flipside. Now, unfortunately, that's not the real phone. We would love to have the real phone to show you today, but we don't. We just want to assure you that this Snap-on case looks exactly the same on this display unit as it would on your live phone. Now, the top piece of the Entrepreneur is a thin wireframe piece right here, a little cover I should say. It's going to go over the top of your phone like so. It does not affect the slide operation, and it does have these little teeth on the corner right here which will hold it in place. Now, it's not the most protective piece out there. Literally, it's just a wireframe, as you can see right there. It's just going to barely cover the top edges where the chrome finish is on the Motorola Flipside, but it's just going to do enough where you have something on there, and that's always better than nothing. Now, Body Glove has actually redesigned their top frame piece to be a little bit more robust in the sense where it actually holds onto the phone a lot better than it did in the past. These teeth right here are now elongated all on the corners, so once you actually snap it onto the phone, it should stay there and it shouldn't come off at all, even if you rub up against it, or more importantly, if you happen to drop the phone. We'll go and show you that in just a moment. Now, this rear piece right here is the much larger, the thicker, the more robust part of the Entrepreneur Snap-on case. As you can see right here, it has a nice little design on the back, and it's very smooth, and it has all these little edge designs on it. It's the Entrepreneur. This is what it's known for. We want to say that although it's very smooth to the touch, you can still grip it very comfortably in your hand, so you're not going to have it slide right out of your palm or anything like that. But it was intended that way on purpose. You can even see on Body Glove's little description right here that it's really made to slip in and out of your pocket very easily, and this is a feature that's actually surprisingly important to a lot of people out there. So if you're one of them, then this is a case that you might be interested in. It's very, very slick. On the interior side, there's a lining of microfiber, felt or suede, whatever you like to refer to it as, that's going to go ahead and keep your Flipside from being scratched up during installation and removal of the cover naturally. We want to remind folks that you want to keep this as clean as possible, because if too much stuff gets embedded in there, it literally will turn into sandpaper, and that's not good news at all for the finish on your Flipside. So we're going to go ahead and install this display unit and use that to install the case on there, I should say. Once everything is snapped in there properly, there we go. Slide the top portion out. I'm going to go and slide this on. You're going to hear a nice, very loud click. There we go. And this is how it looks once it's properly installed on the phone. Now, you will notice that the Entrepreneur case creates virtually no lip whatsoever for the front of the Flipside, and because the case itself does not come with a screen protector, then we would really encourage people out there to get a screen protector for your Flipside and put it on there, because the Entrepreneur virtually is not protecting the screen at all. So should you happen to rest the phone on its face like so, you are resting it on the phone's screen. So try to avoid that. You want to leave it like this. And if you happen to drop the phone and it lands on its face, well, that's going to be bad news for you. Once again, there is virtually no lip that is created from the Entrepreneur cover. It's a really light-duty cover after all, so take that with extreme caution. If you need a case with more protection, this is probably not going to be that much of an appeal to you, so here it is, proof in the pudding. But outside of that, it's very thin, it's very lightweight, you will hardly notice it on the phone. Slide operation, which is very important, that the case does not interfere with. As you can see right here, it's not a problem at all. Sliding is just fine. We're going to go and look at the top of the phone right here. There's a nice large opening for the power button, as well as the 3.5mm audio jack, so no problems there. Moving on to the side, a very large opening for the micro USB port, as well as the indicator lights. Flipping that over, opening for the camera button, as well as the volume up and down button. And on the bottom, an opening for the microphone itself. Moving on to the back where the nice little grooved finish is, you can see a very large opening for the speaker. We actually do appreciate this design. Some people actually make the opening for the speaker a little bit too small, so it's harder to hear the phone for a variety of reasons when it's on speakerphone mode or you're listening to music, for example. And a nice large opening for the built-in camera. I'm just going to go and flip it open one more time to show you that slide operation is not affected in any way, so you should be a-okay to go and use it at will. And that is pretty much it for the Body Glove Entrepreneur Snap-on case for the Motorola Flipside. So what do we feel about it? Well, to be frank, this is a very light-duty case. It was intended for people who need a light-duty case for their phone, and it really is only going to appeal for those out there that want something on their phone. In other words, they want something on there that's better than nothing, but at the same time, they don't want anything to get in the way, which the Flipside, well, I guess I should say the Entrepreneur, does very well on the Flipside. But if you're a person that's looking for really just a modest level of protection for your phone, it isn't too much to ask to protect the front screen of it, then it's really hard for us to suggest this cover for you. It's really not made for that, and the very fact that it doesn't even come with its own screen protector is, it just really kind of hurts the overall value of the kit, and that's something we really didn't agree on with Body Glove for not throwing one at least in there for folks to use in conjunction with the case. Other than that, it's a very retail-friendly cover, so the price fluctuation on this is going to vary a lot. The MSRP asking price for this case is $29.99. We actually think that's absurdly high, to be honest with you. Very high for a cover of this caliber. It's a light-duty case after all. It really should be priced as a light-duty cover. At least that's in our personal opinion. But we wouldn't be surprised if you could find this sub $20 very easily on most online vendors. And if you shop around, if you do your homework, if you're really good at what you do, getting bargains, clipping coupons, all that stuff, all that jazz, we wouldn't be surprised if you got this for even sub $15, and if you're really lucky, even sub 12 or 13. So just go ahead and take that into consideration. We think that the value of the Entrepreneur Snap-on case really is affected by how much you pay for it. Obviously, if you're one of those people that paid full MSRP asking price for it, $29.99, you probably won't be that happy. And you're really going to criticize the case for a lot of things it wasn't meant to do. At the same time, you got it for like $10 or something, then, well, you're going to be like, hey, it's good enough for me. And that's pretty much the end of the story for the Entrepreneur Snap-on case. We really feel it's a transitional cover. We really feel it's a backup case. It's good for people who just need something on their phone, but that is pretty much it. If you need something a lot more robust than this, we would suggest at the time being, because there's not a lot of accessories for the Motorola Flipside, to check out the OtterBox commuter case, which is out there. It's pretty much twice the price as this cover is, but well, we honestly think it's worth it. So feel free to check out this product on its official website once more at www.bodyglovemobile.com, and check it out on our own website, www.daydeal.com. If it doesn't float your boat, we got a little selection of other toys out there for the Motorola Flipside that might interest you. So keep following us on our YouTube channel, Day Deal on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Thanks so much for watching.